Okay, everyone, we are live here. We are starting. This is the last games of the rounders. We'll then take another bit of a break after this here, then head into the bracket portion. So we're here. It is on the right. It is Keith Kuza, Terry Hillier throwing. Terry with his last bag. They are up 4-1 on Daryl Parsons, and we will call him the other Kuza. Keith, Dion's brother. So we will now have Daryl Parsons on the left, Kyle Hillier on the right. Had a little issue with the overhead camera on the right side of the board, so we will check that out, get that fixed up after this here game. We're taking a little break. They want to do a kind of a group photo right before the doubles bracket starts, so we will be doing that then. Then we will come back with more live bracket coverage. Sitting here now, Daryl throwing the Ultra Butters. Kyle here throwing the Octane Turbos. He'll turbo Daryl's bag off the back. Daryl goes up, collects his bag. Kyle with his last bag now. He's up, goes into the pile. Looking a 7-on-3 there. It's now 10-4 the score. Keith's first bag, he's up and off. Terry puts the corn dog. Terry's now off. Keith is off the back. Terry will go in. Keith will come around and follow him. I'm just hanging on the edge. 4-4 wash there. Just for the people east of here, everyone's still morning, not even noon hour yet. We're just quarter after 12 here. Well, we're 20 after 12 here in Newfoundland time. So the bracket originally said we'll be starting later on in the day. We're actually going to be going into it a little sooner. Just said we'll do the group photo, then giving Todd time to break off the brackets. You can see ACL Pro Bobby Sperry in the background there. Talking with Canadian PDC player Bernie Portalessi. Daryl now with his third bag. Tries the roll shot. That is just kind of sitting up there, mohawking on the top. See what Kyle will do. Kyle pushes in that pile. Keith is telling me he's got potential for 2, but now Daryl wants to go have a look. If you are in the chat here, I guess like I can say this afternoon, and we're afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from. I have a feeling, I've been told, that all of Point May is probably just waking up to watch this. Daryl here now with his final bag. 1 drops. His one he had that was hanging on the top drops. Kyle here now. Goes up to the airmail. Just misses the airmail, but knocks one of Daryl's bags in. 8-on-3. Well, Eugene, I hope we can see you out tonight as we do our maybe pub crawl, or maybe we'll see you out tomorrow here for singles. As Keith helps one of Terry's bags in. Terry hits that dead spot in the front of the board and then just flops over. Keith with a miss. Terry hanging off the edge. Keith with the rollover. I couldn't collect his own, but still rolls it over and puts it in. Terry's off the side. He told me there before that he was going to go for that shot, that he taught Dion everything Dion knows. I'm not sure how much truth there is in that, but we'll go with it. Daryl's first bag is up and to the right of the hole. Kyle tries to fall on that side and then just falls off the edge. Daryl's going to content just to pick up a line. Kyle's up and in. Daryl kind of used his bags as a ramp to fall in the hole there. Kyle says he's just going to go straight in. Daryl goes to the other side. Kyle can go in for 3. And he does. 9 on 6. You can see now in the background on the right-hand side of your screen in this ACL Pro jersey, Albert Parsons watching it in this game as well. Getting a bit of crowd watching this here game. Not as much as we had for last night for Amanda Oakley taking down Crystal Hagen. So we had a little issue with the Facebook stream on that there. So if you want to watch that, that will be on the Down and Back Cornhole Podcast YouTube page. We're sharing that on Facebook as well. That you'll be able to see that there because that was just an amazing time last night. I've never 6 years of cornhole here in Canada or more, and I've never seen a crowd that big, that loud ever here. And it was just great to see. It was great for just cornhole in Canada. As they pick up one more point, make it 16-7 now for Daryl and Keith. Andrew, I believe you can register for singles tomorrow. If you're in the area, you can stop in. Todd will be at the desk here. Parsons goes in. Kyle here now. His last bag was up. Oh, he just misses. Our round washes out. Kuza just off to the side. Kuza then throws the corn dog. Okay, Andrew, for watching in the chat there, just got word from ACL International Director Todd Kazicki. Registration is still open for coming tomorrow. So if you're in the St. John's area and you want to come down and play singles tomorrow, stop on by the Remax Center tomorrow morning, or even stop by today, or even check on the ACL app, and you'll be able to register for the singles event tomorrow morning. Keith picking up 2 points there to go up 18-7. Parsons' first bag is in. Kyle puts a block up in the front. Great bag by Kyle. Parsons is off to the side. Kyle, nice collect by Kyle, bringing both his bags in. Parsons goes in. Kyle's up and just off to the right. Darryl puts a block up in front. We'll see Kyle go over top or just kind of into it. Kyle goes up. Oh, and he just misses the airmail. Lead on 7. Parsons picks up 1 point there. Great to see that we have 34 people watching here. As I said, this is the last game of Rounders. We will go and take a bit of a break. They want to do a group photo. Kuza goes short. Hillier goes up and over. Parsons will go into that bag. They'll be doing a group photo. Then we will be right back with the bracket play from singles. Kuza here now, his last bag. He's up Kuza in that pile. Hillier now can go up and on for a wash. And that's what he does. Stays 19-7. And again, as always, you can go to the Down and Back Cornhole Podcast YouTube page. Hit the subscribe there. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we'll be giving away another set of local bags. I think we're about 25 subscribers short right now. The next ones will be, I think they're going to be the 420 regulators, so a limited edition bag that can no longer be purchased. The only way you can get them now is by subscribing to the channel and having a chance to win them. And it's free. How can you not pass up a chance to win free bags? Here now we're sitting 4-on-2 on the board. Kyle just goes on, he'll give up 1. Or if he wants to go over the top and get, he just pushes in the pile, gives up 1. His bag in the bottom, he actually had a bag in the bottom that almost fell in. It's a situation that if you watch, Valerie Mayo was in yesterday, and she airmail over top for the win. It was such a big bag. I know the crowd kind of were surprised here. I know her husband was surprised. He wanted her just to board it. She kind of told him no, which Dave says he's used to. And she went for the airmail and got the win. Great to see so many Ontario people watching. Nice bag by Hillier. Knocks one of his bags in and still leaves one in the hole. Cruz is trying to think of what he wants to do now. But again, seeing Paul Marshall in the chat here. And Kuza knocks one of Hillier's bags in. But Paul, he's kind of the warehouse director, I would say, for the ACL here. helping store boards, get them around. Big thanks to him. They're now jumping around. Cruza had the bag sitting in front. Hilliard went up and around. It's kind of it's changing. The fans are usually cheering for Parsons and Cruza, but apparently it's not this Parsons and Cruza. Score now 20-11. Kyle will have first bag. He's up, puts on the hole on Daryl's side. Parsons then goes into Kyle's lane. I know the green octane carbons, a little hard to see on the board, as well as the yellow butters. But Kyle will go in behind Daryl's bag. Daryl then pushes his own bag in, but he then kicks off to the left. Kyle now can go up and collect his bag. And I think the other one on the right still will come back. And Kyle does a great job of clogging that up. So now we're now sitting 4-on-2. See what Daryl will do. So he'll go right through the pile. This is going back, but he knocks one of Kyle's down. So we're sitting at a wash right now, going to our final bags. Kyle has to look over, seeing the score, seeing what he can do. Kyle's up. Just misses. Daryl can be on for the win. Oh, he pushes in the pile, and that'll do it. That's the one they needed. So we'll go here. Take a little break now. The Rounders has finished. We're going to do a group photo, and then we will be back. Give us about an hour. We'll be back, and we will have the doubles bracket here from the ACL Open, St. John's, Newfoundland. Thank you for that, Dan. You are the man to do anything with cornhole in Belleville. So if anyone's traveling around, they hit the Belleville area. Dan, I'm going to say you guys are Tuesday nights in Belleville. You are. So if you're in Belleville area on a Tuesday night, head down or get in contact with Belleville Cornhole on Facebook. And Dan will do you no wrong with playing in Belleville. So again, we will take the break, or we've got another game coming up here on court 1. We will stay with this one here. This should be a good one as well. So we will take a break here. I will find out if we do have that game coming up, or if it is the first game from the bracket that will be happening after we have the group photo. So from St. John's here, we'll be right back in a minute once I figure out what's going on with our games here. Okay, we are back here for. So this will be the last game of Rounders. Before the break, I thought the last one was the last game, but this here will be the sixth game each team will have of Rounders. We see here Bernie Portalesi, Brandon Brown against Graham Finley, Mark Collins. So Graham and Bernie are throwing now. You'll see, if you watched my previous show I did on Thursday night on the Down and Back Cornhole Podcast Facebook page, you'll see that Brandon and Bernie are my top team. I think these two guys they should take this here, full tournament here, I think pretty easy. They're 5-0 right now in Rounders. So Brandon said they are going to throw back, and then Bernie and Graham will start. So you will have seen Bernie on live feeds from the German Open. Where he finished, I believe him and Tim, he was with Tim Sanchi, they finished third in doubles. And I believe Bernie was even 11th in singles in Germany. Jamie, I don't doubt you on that for a second. I had to play both Graham and Mark last night in the against them in the swap last night. It was not fun on my part. I will say that. We kind of got to calling Graham the other Finley, as there's no relation to James Finley here. So we start off with a 4-4 wash. Now you would have seen on the live feed yesterday in the singles, Bernie's driver, Steve Hensby, was in the final there. He threw, I got to talk with him after the game. He threw absolutely amazing. He was just unlucky that Steve James was just on fire. Like, he couldn't miss the board at all. So it was another great job by Hensby. I think he's been almost in every singles final that we've had in the Central Canada Conference. Taking down the last one and winning it. Brandon now with his last bag. He's up and in. Make that a 9-on-7, I believe, or I think it was. Yep. Oh, sorry, no. 9-on-2. Brandon and Bernie take the 7-0 lead. Bernie puts his first bag up. It's a nice block up in the front. Bernie then collects. Graham is up and off to the side. Bernie will step out and back in. It was just unlucky. Just to clip Graham's bag. Graham then clips his bag back to where it was. I think Bernie's now got a straight up lane that he can get. Oh, just off to the left. Bernie a little frustrated with that, but I think he's still going to be good. With that a 7-on-3. There's 4 points. Make it now 11-0. Brandon now will have control back. Brandon's up and off to the left. Mark is then up to the right, stays on the board. Brandon's right up the middle. Mark's then off to the right. Brandon's up and in for a 9. Now Mark's in for an 8. Yeah, I picked Brandon and Bernie as the top team here just because Central Canada Conference, they've taken down everything. Conferences, regionals, whatever they've been in as a team, they have taken down. So I'm thinking they're just going to keep that rolling here. They're both also qualified and will be members of the Canadian Cornhole Federation team that will be going to Paris in September to compete there in the WCO event at the Paris Open. Bernie just couldn't get that right back to drop, and it's still not going, even as Graham bounces off it as well. Been told the boards are playing a bit more sticky this morning. Yeah, they've been kind of really slick, but now they're kind of not sure if it's just they've been acclimatized now to the building. Playing a little stickier, but it's also a little warmer in the building today as well. Mark's off to the side. Brandon puts his first bag in. Brandon win again. Mark's hanging on the edge. Brandon's up. Pushes Mark's bag in. Brandon's up and off to the left. So Mark's got a chance for points here. And he's in. 10 on 8. Mark will pick up 2. Making it 13-2 now. Graham now goes up and in. Bernie throws one short. Graham here wearing his Juggernaut Cornhole shirt. Supporting Adam Hubbard with Juggernaut Cornhole. You see Mark here. Mark is wearing his A-team, part of the Southern Ontario Cornhole Series. Graham will pick up 3 more points. 13-5 now the score. Mark's up and in. Brandon will follow. Mark's off the back, giving Brandon that opening to pick up at least 3. Brandon's in. Mark's off to the side, giving Brandon adding more to that. Brandon's in. Mark's off, so Brandon can pick up 8 if he goes in here, and that'll be the game. And he's in, and that will be it. 8 points. They'll take it 21-5. So we will be back after. We'll do a group picture. I think we're going to probably be back in about an hour. And we'll be back with some more action here from St. John's, the Remax Center. And yeah, we'll be back.